Okay, so I got this here for you, and that way you can play some Lunar. So first off is that's the power button right there. So you see it's on the left side. So you're going to hold this down about 4 seconds, and it'll turn on. So once it turns on, you can get your foot off of it, or your hand. Stupid, I hate brain injuries. You gotta love them. Okay, so at this point, right, you're gonna use these left and right trigger buttons here. It says L1 and R1. That'll move you, as you can see. Just go right to emulators. Okay. There's a lot of games this thing has already, but the only thing it didn't have was Lunar, so I added that. But there's still a lot of PlayStation games already. So just use your controller here. You can use this thumbstick there. You can use that up here. I'm going to bring this up here so you can see a little easier. Also, I took pictures so you can see that as well. But if you go up, it says PCSX for all. That's PlayStation. Okay, that's just the emulator. You can see it right there. PCSX for all. That's PlayStation. And you got two Genesis games here. You got they look like the consoles. That looks like Nintendo. That looks like Game Boy. Then you got Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color. That's games like arcade games right there. There's MAME, but that one's kind of weird. Doesn't work very great. Maybe Jimmy can mess with it or not. But these work fine, and they have a lot of games there. But we're just going to do Lunar, okay? So you're going to go to PCSX all, right? At this point, this is the button here. A, got A, B, and then X and Y. Okay, kind of like how Nintendo does theirs. So you're going to press A. Now, it's going to automatically show Lunar here, okay? But sometimes, if you're like me, you might press a button wrong, and that could happen. But if that does happen, like let's say you hit the button there, and all of a sudden you see all these here. We have a lot of ROMs in here like Tekken 3. I added Tekken 3. I added Metal Gear Solid. But the rest of them they already added. Oh, and I added Lunar, Silver Star Story. So I added that. Okay, so if you do hit the button here, don't worry. Just move it back to where it is, because it might even go there. And if that happens, don't worry. As you can see it there, it says PS as PlayStation. Okay, so if that happens, and then if that does happen, right, then press that A button, like I told you before. Okay, so now, and I also added Atari Anniversary. I added that too. Okay, so here's Lunar. So boom. All right, and then you can just start right up there. There's 3 ROMs on this, but just start with the top one. Just keep it easy. Just go to the very top and just do that. Boom. And then we're going to let this start going here. So now you can see the game starting. Now, here's the, up here is volume. Okay. And then this does have a port there. Let's turn this down because that's loud. This does have a jack there for music, or not music, for headphones. So you can put your headphones in there. Okay. You'll probably never use this, but this here is used for charging. And it's also used for adding more stuff to the ROMs if Jimmy wants to help you with that. Other than that, you don't have to deal with it, but that's for charging. This you don't need at all, and that's for headphones. So there you go there. Now, I'm going to skip it up. Now there's two ways you can save a game. There's the traditional way by creating a new game and then saving game as normal through the game itself. You know how to do that. But if you remember that power button, that still is used for other things as well. So you don't hold it down forever though, like you do with the first time. Don't hold it down forever. Just tap it quickly, boom, like that. Now you have the second way to load and save. So I already did a save, right? So we're going to do a load here. And again, press the A button, boom. And there you can see that I did a save of Lunar right here, okay? All right, and then you just press the A again. So you can do this during the game itself if you're going against a hard boss, and you can save and load and as you see fit. Don't worry about the rest of the stuff on here. Okay, all you need, and I took pictures of this so you can see it easier, because I don't think this is going to be good. This isn't going to be very good for me to show you here, but I took pictures. So it's really, don't worry about swap CD on this. You don't need swapping on this game. At least I don't think you do. But the second is load and the third is save. Okay. Now, if you want to quit the game, right? Let's first off, let's go back. Now to go back is the A button. Okay. So let's do it again. Let's there's our save. There's our load. So I load, now press A again. That means it's loaded. Now, let's say I want to do whatever else down here, which I highly recommend you don't. But if you do, you can press the Y button, or excuse me, the B button to get out. The B button to get out. Okay. Now, let's say you're done with the song. You're done with the show. You're done with the game. Right? Remember that button again? Again, just tap it quickly. Boom. You can hear it click too when you do it. And then at the very bottom it says quit. Oops. So it says quit at the very bottom. Again, you can barely read it very well, but again, I sent pictures. And then boom. Again, it's on the A button. A is your buddy. Now, let's say you're done playing the game. You could just hold down the button and shut it off, okay? But I would recommend instead turning it off like a computer. So in order to do that, you're going to hit the start button. Okay, the start button there will exit out of the emulation, and then you click twice here, or you click with the shoulder buttons like I showed you earlier, right? And then there's the power off right there. Now you can also do a reboot too, but there's the power off. Now once in a blue moon, when you do turn this thing on, sometimes it's black and can't see shit. If that happens, just hold down the button till it turns off, wait a couple seconds, and then press it, you know, like I said, 3 or 4 seconds to turn it on again. That's it. So power off again is A button, so boom, and I'll say off. And that's it. And then charging, when you're doing gameplay, it'll be green. It'll start going amber and red when it's about to die. It lasts for about 3 or 4 hours of straight gameplay. And there you go.